So I literally lied. I was like, I'll upload soon. Don't worry, I'll be more consistent. It's been about a month, I think. But anyway, here I am. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. And my name is Liz. And today, I'm here with a different type of content. I haven't really made this before. It is an advice video for new and incoming students for university. I feel like as an ex-RA, like to specify that information right now. There's a lot of advice I could give, but I feel like this would be more effective with multiple people that also used to hold the same title. So that's who you'll be hearing from today. For more sit down and chat and also DIY/artsy content, feel free to subscribe and comment, like this video. For my very sad analytics that I currently have, help them, help me, please. Well, anyways, I'm currently alone, but not for long, because in about 3, 2, 1, I'm no longer alone, as you see. Hello. I was filming the intro.
Oh,
see, I was talking alone.
Okay.
God.
Sorry.
Anyways, I'm here with my ex-RA friend and my current RA.
Wait,
RA friend.
I'm here with my ex-friend.
We'll have them introduce themselves. Just say your name.
My name is May. Nice to meet y'all.
My name is Island, like an island.
Without the D.
Without the D.
Word.
Yes, period. Anyways, the first question for the two interviewees, they're not being interviewed, don't worry, is what is one of your biggest regrets from freshman year?
Ooh.
Oh, I know mine.
Okay.
Mine is not going out enough. Like, I didn't go to SF or, like, take trips and stuff. And I regret that because our freshman year was, like, when COVID had hit. And so my friends and I had said, like, spring of 2020, like, that's when we're going to go out and everything. And then spring of 2020 came and everything shut down.
Yep,
so
it was
that's my biggest regret is fall. I was like, I'm going to focus on my classes and shit. It wasn't even that serious. Like, my classes were so chill. I didn't need to focus that much, and I was like,
yeah,
I should have gone out.
Literally just live in the moment. Don't be putting stuff off, because you never know what's gonna happen. Like a global pandemic may happen. So
Word.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you have any?
I think my biggest regret actually is, like, I think I was so caught up with, like, people judging me, and then so I was quick to judge others because I'm like, they're all judging me, like I'm new, like I don't belong here. So, like, I was like, let me judge me. Like, I was closed off to a lot of people, and I was, like, kind of, like, I felt like I was, like, rejecting people before they rejected me. Because I was, like, I, like, was so, like, uncomfortable in this new environment and, like, going through so much shit mentally, like, being away from home, like, starting college for the first time.
It's hard.
So, I was just, like, I wish I was more open to people and actually, like felt that people actually were, like, the same as me. Like, they were also scared. They were also going through it, but, like, open. Yeah. Instead, I was like, oh, no, this person,
more
like...
closed off.
Yeah, closed off and judgmental.
Yeah.
Which I'm less now, right? Progress. But
less mind reading. It's hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, I wish I was more open to people because I think people are, like, generally just being nice and being, like, you know, generally, like...
People are nice. People are nicer than you think in college, you know? Like, sure, there's those bad apples, which we've all encountered them, like, you know. But, people are nice. They all want to make friends. No one wants to be lonely. Or if you do want to be lonely, like...
That's fine.
But power to you, you know? Yeah. It's like, don't...
We should have at least one friend.
Yeah,
you know?
but, you know, it's like, everyone wants to have someone, you know? And it's like... Especially in the beginning, like, that's your chance. Shoot your shot. Not in a romantic... I mean, maybe in a romantic way. Like,
no, do it. Do it. Who gives a fuck? Live your life.
Do both, I guess. Yeah.
Every type of relationship.
Yeah, I guess shoot every type of shot. Yeah, you know, with consent. But yeah.
That's true, with consent.
I guess the next question would be, like, what's the most common mistake you've seen new students make, especially, like...
Wait, you not
as RAs? No,
she's the interviewer.
Okay.
Oh, I know, I will. I actually forgot to, but I'll answer someone in the next one. For me, especially as an RA, I feel like seeing new students go to, like, non-university authorized functions alone, you know, like try to find at least one buddy. Like if you're going to go to a frat party or something, like don't be going to that alone. You need to have someone that can like watch your drinks if you have to go use the restroom, you know, like make sure that like nobody's cornering you or something, you know, like scary world. And you got to make sure you have at least like one buddy when you're going out. If it's like a university function, like you're going to a club social or you're going to like an RA program, that's totally different. But for other stuff, like if you're a transfer student, for instance, going to a nightclub or something, like don't, you know, try to find at least one buddy, you know, but that's just regular safety anyway, so.
True. It's dangerous. Honestly, it's dangerous out here. So just be safe. Having one person can make, like, a big difference. Just one person there with you instead of being all alone.
Yeah. Like, it doesn't have to be, like, a whole group, but...
Yeah, just one person.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Or use the resources that maybe your school has so you don't have to walk alone.
Okay, Ari on duty. Okay, that's all right. No, literally.
But yeah.
Yeah. May, did you have any...
Retweet, yeah.
Retweet? Sure.
I think a really common mistake I see is, like, especially as an RA, when talking to new students, it's like, they're, like, so stressed. Like, there's such a ball of stress, which makes sense. Like, this is new for them. But at the same time, I just want to, like, tell them, like, hey, it's your first year. Like, shit's gonna happen. You're gonna fuck up. It's part of the process. It's okay. You're not gonna be the best at everything. You're not gonna be the smartest person in the class. You're gonna struggle. Yeah. It's hard out here. Yeah. You're gonna struggle, but that's okay. As long as you learn and you try again, that's the most important. And you're not gonna be like, you're not gonna come in this new environment and like succeed right away. Like there's gonna be a process of like learning and adjusting. And that's perfectly fine. Like yeah, just, you know.
Yeah. No, 1,000%. Yeah.
You know, like,
take a breather, take a deep breath, you know. Practice breathing exercises, you know, they're on YouTube, look them up. Like, and like, I'm not even joking, like, those videos, like, really helped me through some moments, you know. Like, I think a lot of people learn more about themselves and more about, like, their, what's it called? Just, like, their, I don't want to say mental habits or, like, their mental state, you know. And you got to learn how to, like, take care of yourself, you know. Like, self-care is so important, you know. Like, it will be okay if something doesn't work out in the moment. So I guess the third question would be, like, what's something that new students should look forward to when coming to college? Like, what's out there, you know? All my answers are so cliche. The people are so nice. Oh my God.
No, that's tea though. Like what Island was saying, how she wasn't really like open. Like, you should put yourself out there because this is the time to like meet people. You're like on your own and trying to be like a human, an independent human, you know. So you're trying to figure yourself out, and that also involves like meeting new people. So really put yourself out there. Join those clubs. Talk to that person next to you in class. Like, everyone is going through the same thing as freshmen. So if you're like, oh my God, should I talk to this person? That person think the same damn thing. So just fucking talk to them. Like, it's, just do it.
They're waiting for you to initiate the conversation because they don't want to. Like, they're not going to, you know? Like, if y'all make awkward eye contact in the classroom, you know, like you're both sitting alone, just say hi. You know, it's happened to me multiple times. I'm usually not the one that says hi, which I wish I was the person that said hi in some occasions. But the other person does. They're like, hi, my name is, I don't know, Susan or something like that, you know? So...
Yeah, especially if you know they're like in like many of your classes together or something. Yeah. You're like, hey, I saw you in that one class. I'm also in that class. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But yeah. Do you have any? Yeah. Something I think new students, at least for me, something I look forward going to college is just really getting to, I don't know, like be myself outside of my family. Oh. Because within my family, I was like, played a specific role. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I was always kind of stuck in that role. Like, I was the oldest. I was, like, the glue most of the time. So, like, just to do that outside of my family, like, be myself outside my family and kind of, like, learn about myself outside of my family was nice, but also very scary. But, like, looking at it now, like, I really got to know who I was and, like... I'm not saying, like, survive without them, but, like, I was able to, like, recognize that I'm able to do stuff by
Without
myself,
them, yeah.
and like it's good, and it also helps build confidence within yourself.
Yeah, definitely growing into who you're supposed to be, you know? Like, I think as an RA, like, I've talked to my residents about this, a lot of the times for them, like, one of the hardest things was going back home for the first time after coming to college, because you come here, you become, like, this new person, and you go back, and everyone at home is expecting you to be that same person, you know? And for me especially, that was very hard, especially going back for COVID. But I'm a very, like, adventurous person. I don't like being stuck or anything like that. And I felt very stuck, you know, going back home. And then, again, everyone has these expectations for you. And so I think that, like, when you come to college, expect to change. But I'd say for the better, you know, growth, maturity, etc.
Yeah,
you know?
Shouldn't stay the same. I'm sorry, people. If you're the same person for like 10 years, I feel like we need to do some self-reflection.
That's why I encourage to like get away from like your family, because like when I everyone and their mom knows I haven't been home since I like fucking moved to college, but it's just because I feel like when I'm home, I feel like I'm still in high school. And it's not that I hated the person I was in high school, but I can't be 16 forever. So that's why, like, I like to be on my own. I like to feel like I'm an adult, and I'm not trying to grow up fast. I'm just trying to be myself.
You know?
You feel like you regress a little bit.
Regress.
I go back... I'm like,
that is the word. Yeah. No, but again, that's such a normal feeling for so many people, especially the further away you go as well. Like, I know people who are going across the world, you know, for college. And, like, it can be really stressful also, like, thinking about, like, where do you want to be? Because you might be scared going to college. You're like, I don't know if I'm going to fit in there. And then you might end up fitting in really well. And it's like, wow, do I want to go back home? Like, what do I want to do? So definitely be prepared for those feelings, but it's 1,000% valid, normal. Most people, I think, will go through them. And everyone I've known since freshman, sophomore year has changed a lot. So it's really trippy, like, to think about. So, yeah. The other question I had, or another question I had, was what's something that every new student needs to do at least once? I feel like that's very specific to universities. So I'm trying to think of, like, something that is... you know, general. I don't know. I feel like that depends on the type of person you are.
I was gonna say, that depends on you. Like, for me, I tell everyone, like, you should go to at least, like, one football game, one basketball game. Just because, like, I don't know what it is, but, like, school spirit is different when you're in college, you know? Like, I was a cheerleader in high school, so I went to every game, and that shit was fun, whatever. But then when I came here, like, it just... I went to every game, come on now. But, like, it was just so fun. It's an experience, and especially doing it with, like, your friends. And when you're a first year, you're doing it for the first time with, like, other people. Like, you really make those memories. And I think here at Cal, like, we have the big game. Like, that's something very memorable for everyone, especially if you get to, like, run the field and all that stuff. Sorry, cheerleader moment over here. But I definitely would say, like, going to a game or some kind of, like, school-spirited event
function
or something. Yeah, Cal Day.
Yeah, you know, most schools have that, like, the whole, like, it's an event for, like, new students just to help, or admitted students to introduce them to the school, convince them to come, like, stuff like that, like, really fun. I guess, like, to tie into this question, which is, like, what's one of your most fond memories in college, which I would say big game for me is one of them, you know, like.
Big game after the pandemic.
Just seeing.
Or, like, recovering from the pandemic.
Seeing everyone just, you know, we went to Stanford, like, flock together, go for one cause, one school, you know, like, all root for our team, cheering, you know, it was just a really good experience to, like, be a part of. So literally just go to any school spirited event. Like, you're probably not gonna experience that after college, and because it's like, you know, maybe you go to, like, like an NFL game or something, but it's not the same, you know, like, this is something, like, part of your identity, I guess. Or maybe NFL is part of your identity. I'm so sorry I offended some NFL bro or something. I'm so sorry.
It's gonna get all hate.
Yeah. It's like, excuse me? I love the Patriots. Yeah, I don't know.
How dare you?
How dare you insult the Buccaneers? I don't know.
I know.
Yeah, did you have any?
Something new students should do.
And cut.
Please.
Okay. Something new students should do at least once. I just feel like get out of your comfort zone. Try something new. Like, honestly, like, no, that's pretty basic, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people say that. But, like, honestly, do something new. Like, I think the funnest times I've had, like, as a freshman was, like, me trying something that I haven't tried before and doing something new. Whether that be food, whether that be just hanging out with your friend until, like, the late nights and, like,
yeah.
Or going to freaking Taco Bell at 3 a.m.
Yes. Get out of your comfort zone. Great advice. Now I guess like one academic question, which is like, what's the best advice for academic success in college? For me, it was really what Island kind of touched on earlier. Like, so many people when they go to college, like, they were maybe one of the smartest kids in high school. They were valedictorian, you know. Maybe they got like 5s on all of their AP exams.
Sounds a little targeted to me. I'm just kidding.
Can't be me. But, you know, some people have that. And then when they come to college, they struggle. They're like, okay, this is actually kind of challenging. And just be prepared for that, you know. Like, high school is so much more different than college. You're not going to have the same ease you might have had. Some people might find it, like, easier if high school was more challenging for them. Like, you might have more...
Sorry.
Some people...
Absolutely not.
Not me.
Never.
Not me. But, you know, it's just a very different type of learning. You have to take more initiative, go to office hours, actually attend class because it's not mandatory.
Yo, those 8 a.m.s. No one
ahead.
shows up. Class, the class is supposed to be like 300-400 kids and literally like 20 will show up. Like, you will never know.
Yeah, it's like, it's up to you to get good grades in classes. You got to put in a lot of different type of work, more work, and no one's going to be like calling your parents or checking in and being like, I noticed your grade is fallen. Like, how are you doing right now? They're just going to be putting an F in whatever, like, grading platform they have. So, yeah. I don't know if anyone...
Yeah, I was just going to say, like, I feel like in high school, you have certain, like, study habits or you're, like, used to working a lot independently. Or, like, that's what worked for me, at least, working a lot independent. And that's what I would get good grades doing that. But I feel like in college, that whole, like, think of like working independent and not needing other people to be successful like totally changed. Like I like relied heavily on like, you know, other people in my class and like working together. And because like just my study habits of working independently did not work here. And I had to like kind of reshift, and also like I like to be like this independent person and be like I don't need other people, right? But we need people. So like I heavily relied, especially my freshman year, like I swear to God, when I was taking like math course, like there was this one girl on my floor, I legit would knock on her door and be like, hey, hey, so like I didn't get this.
No. But like my freshman year, I'd see, like, my friends, they'd all be, like, in the same classes, and everyone in the same, like, on the same floor in the same hall would, like, go to the same room, and then they'd all work on, like, a problem set together, you know. Join those Discord servers, group me's, group chats, study groups, literally anything. Like, people want to help each other. Literally, people before, they have shared their entire, like, 20-page note doc with, like, the whole class before. Like, they don't have to do that. They know that no one's going to class, but they're like, yeah, I'll share them with everyone. Anyways, I'm just like, people are so nice, you know? Just, like,
100%.
Put yourself out there. People want to help each other, help other people. I mean, I'm not going to make you, but, like, you know, like, make those connections, I guess. So, yeah.
I would say attend your classes. No one's like monitoring if you're like a lot of the classes here, at least, no one really will say like it's mandatory for you to show up or like we're taking attendance or anything.
There's like clicker attendance or something.
Yeah. But I think like that's what ends up like stressing y'all out the most is when you don't show up to class and then you're like, I don't know anything. Well, it's probably because you didn't show up to class, baby. So my piece of advice is to pull up even for a little bit, and you're not in your classes every single day. So those days where you're not, like, you should still be looking over some of the material. Even if you're just reading your notes for like 15 minutes, I find that that's helpful. So like if you have class Monday, Wednesday, Friday, like Tuesday, Thursday doesn't mean you just don't do shit. It means, like, that's the time for you to be studying for those Monday, Wednesday, Friday classes.
Right.
And then Tuesday, Thursday, when you have those classes, Monday, Wednesday, Friday is when you're studying for that. So you should always be looking over the material for those classes, and it really helps in the long run. And it sucks, but like, you're in school for a reason. You're not just gonna sit and lecture and then suddenly like osmosis know everything, you know? Yeah. So really like put in the effort so that once it's time for exams or quizzes and everything, you're not so stressed in the end, because that's what's killing like these kids first year especially.
Yeah, no, for sure. And this is a bonus advice for, you know, those social sciences and humanities majors. No one's doing the reading, okay? But you need to do the reading. You have to. You know, like, I have struggled so much in the end, like during finals, I'm like scrambling through all of the books and stuff I didn't read, doing Control F, like trying to find keywords. Like, do not do that. Like, if you have the smarts / you do not want to, you know, struggle at the end, just read as you go, like you're supposed to, and you will thank yourself for that. It's do what works for you. Which I guess on that note, like, what's your number one piece of advice for new college students?
My advice would be to try everything so that you don't regret not ever doing something.
Okay, Shakira. I did watch it multiple times.
Song association. Okay. Wrong video.
But yeah, like for me personally, I'd rather like do something and be like, damn, like not gonna do that again, rather than be like, oh my god, had I done that, like would things be different, or like would I have enjoyed it or whatever. So just do everything, like, and who gives a fuck? Like we're all trying to figure things out anyway. Just have fun, enjoy it. You're only here for like, not on Earth. I mean, in college, you're only here for a short amount of time, like 3-4 years, whatever. So like make the most of it and just try everything.
Try everything.
That's a good song.
Because you also do not know what's going to happen. The amount of things that we missed out on our second semester of our freshman year because of the global pancake that occurred, you know, like it was sad, you know, like we look forward to put off so many things, and I would just say live in the moment, you know. But my advice is kind of on the same note, like go to everything in the beginning. Like right when you get to campus, you need to be like going to the club socials, going to the residence hall / dorm events and stuff. Make those friends, because in the beginning, that's your best shot at making friends, because the thing is, no one has friends, right? Maybe they might have come in with like one or two, like maybe they talked over the summer. People in the beginning, they're all searching for friends. The longer you wait, the harder it's gonna be. Do it in the beginning, make those friendships, especially this is for the UC Berkeley people with orientation. Like most of my friends that I made or had freshman year were from orientation, you know. So in the dorms, from the dorms, the people that you're surrounded with or surround yourself with, that's what you surround yourself with, like all the time, like those are the people that, you know, might be your forever friends, you know. So go to everything. You will regret it if you don't. So get past you have to get past the fear. Like, I'm saying that right now, I'm sorry. Like I know, like it takes a while. Damn, no. It takes a while for other people, but everyone is scared. You know, I had so much anxiety coming to college that, like, you know, but I just still did it, and then I am where I am today. Yeah. Retweet. That's mine.
I think I was gonna just probably like just say like be kind to yourself. I think generally just be kind to yourself. In college, you're gonna do stupid shit. Just be kind to yourself. Everyone goes through it. And just in general, if you're like going through a hard time, like in class, or maybe you're not making so many friends, like just be kind to yourself. You're already going through a hard time, so you like being like hard on yourself is just making it worse. Like, you know, be kind and understanding to yourself, and don't suffer alone. Like reach for help. You maybe have one friend, talk to your friend about it, but don't suffer alone. Like there's always help out there.
Don't suffer in silence.
Yeah, don't suffer in silence. You can also go to like a school resource, like
lots of resources for mental health, for, you know, like group sessions as well. Some other people that you can talk to that might be feeling the same thing. And I mean, did anyone have any like advice? Just like this is for like UC Berkeley students. I don't know. Actually, okay, I do. My biggest thing, my biggest thing, final words to UC Berkeley students. It is not as bad as people. It is not as bad as people make it seem, and they'll be like, "Oh, UC Berkeley, like everyone just like sabotages each other, and they like delete stuff off of like each other's laptops and burn each other's textbooks." People say that.
Yeah,
people literally say that. They're like, "Yeah, people will like."
The only thing I got is like if you go to UC Berkeley, you're just gonna be a liberal hipster.
Okay, there's that one too. Which that one's. That's a little
not far off.
No, wait, really? People didn't. So many people were like, so like, even counselors were saying that. They were like, yeah, it's so cutthroat and intense, and everyone hates each other, and everyone
everyone told me that too.
So yeah,
and then I got here and I was like, literally like 12 people are handing me their notes. Like it's not at all like what people say.
Like,
everyone is here to help you, and like
they're like people legit like. Liz said people will like share everything they have for classes, like share like PDFs, share like study guides or like practice exams or whatever.
And I feel like a lot of people here as well that I met were just so open from the start, like a lot of us had very similar journeys. We were all coming from different like home situations, different like, places with our mental health. And we all kind of like help each other like through that, like you're growing every single day, like I feel like there's a reason why, this is to anyone, like no matter where you go, there's a reason why that school accepted you, like they felt 100%. Like you would be a really good fit there, and definitely think about that when you go to your school, because that means that everyone else, like that school also thought that they would be a good fit there, unless their parents bribed college admissions and they got in from paying, But other than that, like they were probably a good fit to going there, which means that you probably would get along. So you probably have a lot more in common than you think. So going with an open mind. People are not as mean and bully-y as people think, and welcome to college. Have some fun. It's definitely an experience that goes by very quickly. It's weird knowing that I'm literally, this is our last year. This girl already graduated. But yeah.
Yeah.
Go Bears.
Yeah, go Bears. Yeah,
Go Bears.
Frick whatever other schools watch. No, kidding. Have fun. Thank you for watching. And subscribe, yeah. Oh my god.
I don't know if you're gonna find something here. But I just
doing this. I don't know where to subscribe button is.
Right, it would be underneath somewhere.
Yeah, and if you're already a college student, drop your college advice, maybe too. I don't know why you're watching this video, but maybe just because you love me, maybe because you love Miss UC.
Yeah, you're here for Miss UC Berkeley. Clearly.
You're here.
They saw me in the thumbnail. They knew.
Yeah, they were like, "Whoa!" Like it is her. She's here. So you're probably wondering how I got her to appear, she really makes
it took a lot of
scheduling, moving around stuff in the calendar.
But thank you for working with my manager and my assistant, my publicist.
For sure, yeah. I do want to give a shout out to her publicist.
I appreciate you reaching out.
Yeah.
So shout out to my team for working this out. This was a really fun.
We also got Oski!
Oski the bear! Whoa! All the cameras come out. It's like, come on, guys! Woo!